Ik ga u voorstellen aan Babatunde. Een gewaardeerd gast bij Apollo's Kamer. En vandaag hier.
Goedemorgen allemaal. Goedemiddag, sorry. Ik ga een paar gedichten voordragen. Dat ga ik in Engels doen. Ik zal een beetje afwijken van het thema van vandaag, maar ik zal proberen dichtbij te houden. Ik zal beginnen met mijn eerste gedicht. En dat is... We cannot wake into another night. The day must sleep into the night, and the night must wake into a new day. This is a basic law of continuity man has known from existence. Dreams and pursuits have been guided along this line, making man to toil in the day and bed himself at night, in the hope that a new day will supplement the former and bring roses of victory and attainment. Many phenomena of life follow this order of progression. As man strives endlessly for goals and attainment of distinctive qualities and noble aims, but yet, in this order of progression, do a gang of men armed with all instruments of power to brutalize and bastardize all forces of positivism for a selfish interest of total enslavement. Slowly, a people are completely shrunken out of their capabilities and potentials. A culture of total fear and silence all over. Slowly, a people are completely shrunken out of their capabilities and potentials. A culture of total fear and silence all over for the gang whose thoughts must prevail and directions followed, teen gods. Our slumber is deep and filled with sickening tales of retrogression, Stone Age acts, or renders from the acts of the gangmen, whose approach of governance knows no positivism and humanitarianism. This dark must give way to daylight. This night must give way to dawn. How dare it continues its nightmare and frightens us all into silence, and for a few who silent not, it haunts with a more horrendous nightmare. This night must cease and bring forth the day, for it cannot disprove the law of continuity, no matter how long the gangmen continue in their evil ways, to keep us in perpetual darkness and frighten us with their nightmares. For we cannot afford to wake into another night. Thank you. Translation. Night is near. Body cloak must be shed. And the journey must terminate. Man must proceed into the region of the soul, where God lies in wait for man eternal. The tunnel is without light. Not even one could be seen rising in its belly. Only the good deeds of man could light up this path of transition, where every soul must shout to judgment. But judgment cannot fail, as every soul must fall to its feet, omnipotent Omega, a lot in harrowing pains, as they must wander in turns and run a cycled path for his that would not place them no better than that which they are in, for they are lost. And for the soul whose deeds can provide a projection of light to transcend it through the path of transition, await a blissful light of ecstasy, not of human comprehension. Dat ga ik uit mijn recent verschijnd bundel, Rudimenten van het Leven, Star Wars. In it, I see the store of the past, the upright and the evil of the present, and the blissful radiance of the future, all in wait for our mortal self, and keeping records for the last day, when every account shall be made of our deeds. And in their random wallow, they move in space. Stringless and boundless they are, but never are they going off my sight. As if there's a great inexplicable force keeping them within their random stray. Only the likes of fate unshakable, who have developed a strong inner sight and purity of the soul, can be in this itinerary of mine. Oh, great star, storage of facts, bright and sunny in radiance of truth, and never losing an iota or the billionth part of our deeds, showing them to us in their exact form of perpetration, paired in similarity of their commission, recurring those deeds of distant past lost by our memory to time, without an addition or subtraction. Bizarre to us on this flight is the perfect record of the star and the wondrous and inescapable deeds of man, kept for the last day. On that last day, when man cannot dispute the star over the record of our deeds, which it has kept in perfect similitude of their commission, for the last day of reckoning. The last gedicht, the lavatory. What lovely to sit here, to be subjected by the urge to excrement, stem facial, to squeeze out what my inside rejects. Bowel expands and contracts, muscles aligned, in actions of activities from a facial grim to a subtle anal reflex of extrusion and suction, as physics drop in balls to liberate the body from that yearn of muscular rigor. That which only hours earlier was devoured with great zest and abuse to satisfy the greed of the body, least of replenishment or of a measured need, shone up in chunks at the grace of saliva and teeth, grafted and plunged down the bowel with rancor in their passage further down. Our conquest ignites us to encourage our greed and abuse as we further sentence them down the passage with unending gullibility. Least to know that every action is reciprocated. Affliction sets in, the great unease for body purity, and a wave of crushing reaction that mocks our great zest, and abuse to sentence us to the water closet. Dawned, we realize, sitting, that every action calls in a reaction. Thank you all.